Blessing for everybody. Shalom. This is a book. We have to live in the time. Like he told you, I do a lot of gimatiot.
Jewish numerology.
The gimatiot give you connection from one thing to another thing. For example, now we are in the month of Sivan.
Sivan, yeah.
The third month.
Yeah.
Sivan equal in Gematria 126, what is equal horse.
126.
Yes.
Horse. Right?
It's a horse?
This is the month of the horse.
Month of the horse.
The word Sivan have 4 letters.
Wow.
The 4 letters are parallel to the 4 horse in the book of Revelation.
Yes.
Right, so there are 4 horse. The first one is a white horse. This is the one here.
Yes.
This is the first rider.
Yes.
Is a white horse. All right, so it's already here.
Yes.
Few years, many years. It already exists in the here. Okay, so well, just a little example. After this horse will come a red one, after a black one,
Yes.
after a green one.
Yes.
So all the horse is not curse. All the horse are good. All the curse in the New Testament, in the book of Revelation,
Yeah.
it's all blessing. Nothing wrong, nothing bad will happen according to what it is written there.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong have to happen. It's all blessing.
Wow.
That's interesting.
All right,
Wow.
it's everything. that
Revelation's a book of blessing.
it's all a book of blessing. It's so high blessing that if you don't have vessel to understand it in this world, it's appear as a curse.
Of course, yeah.
But in the
Because
moment
we
you
don't
have
understand it.
the vessel of Torah, when the Torah is the tree of knowledge, good and evil. But when the tree of knowledge, good and evil is connected to the tree of life, it's not anymore blessing. It's not anymore curse. It's all blessing.
Yes. When the Torah is connected to the tree
Even
of
if
life,
it is written
that's a chayim.
evil, it's good. Even if it is written that is a snake there, and everything that it is written there is the plan of the creation. So the snake have to do what you have to do, and it's everything is
Even
fine.
the snake had a purpose.
Everything is fine. Okay. when the tree of knowledge, good and evil, is not connected to the tree of life, it means that the fig tree, is not ready to eat.
Wow.
The fig tree is the tree of knowledge, good and evil, and this becomes the closing.
So when Jesus cursed the fig tree, he knew it's talking about that's the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, the fig tree.
Yes.
Okay, so when they ask him when will be the second coming, so he said when the fig tree will be ready, it means that the summer is close. The summer in Hebrew kite is like cats, what it means the end of the day. Okay, so when the tree of fig is ready, it means
So Jesus is speaking
The
in two
curse.
different ways. He is saying when the fig tree is ready, it's also when the kites is ready, the summer is
sum-
ready, because that's when the fig comes. But that word also has another meaning. It means the end of the age.
Wow.
So Jesus is speaking in two meanings, and the people understood it because they understood Hebrew.
Yes.
We miss it in the translation.
Yes.
Bavakasha.
okay. So in the moment we have vessel of Torah to Christianity, it means we can talk about it in Judaism with no harm. And it is a vision about this in Judaism. It means I have complete legitimation to speak with rabbi and to speak with any Orthodox Jew about Jesus with no any problem. Because I have the vessels, the leaves of the fig. If not, Yeshu, Jesus, equal naked. Arum. Because he did eat the tree of knowledge, good and evil, so he's still naked.
Jesus is the only one that never ate that thing, that tree, and so he's naked.
Wow.
We have eaten it, so we actually have more covering than Jesus did.
Okay, he's above the Torah. Jesus is above the Torah. Above the Torah, it's like you will say that to be a good person, it's above the Torah. It's like a kid.
Wow.
To be a good person, Jesus represents the inner kids in everyone.
The inner what?
It's
The
a
inner
part in everybody.
child.
The inner child. It's a famous concept in New Age in everything.
And that's your pure self.
Is a baby Mashiach. Emmanuel, before he will get to the knowledge difference between good and evil, all the land will be left. This is the first coming. And this is Yeshu, not Yeshua. It's not the Ein. The Ein is the letter of the tribe of Dan,
The tribe of Dan.
that called snake. And the tribe of Dan is not in the New Testament.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
It's not there. Why is not there?
Missing.
Because Jesus in the first coming, he cannot fix the snake, the physical reality. The snake represents all the physical reality.
So Dan represents the snake?
Yes. I remember even joking said Dan is like a snake. It's like a sucker. Yeah. Yes.
Okay?
Wow.
Still, he has 12 disciples. So
There's 12 disciples from the 12 tribes.
the sixth one is Nathanael.
Yes.
And when you talk
He
about,
believes the 12 disciples of Jesus represent the 12 tribes.
Yes.
of course, it's parallel,
Yes,
12 to
yes.
12.
Yes.
And when he's going to meet the sixth one, Nathanael, when he
That's
see
Nathaniel.
him, he will say, this guy is a real guy of truth. He don't know what is a light. And Nathanael asked, how you know me? So he told him, I know you of the time you was under
Fig tree.
who was sitting under the fig tree? The snake.
Wow.
Now it's why he tell him, you are not a liar. All his disciples are not liars. Why he will say to Nathanael that he's not a liar? Because everybody knows that the snake is a liar.
Wow.
Okay, so
So
still
it was actually
you are
not a compliment.
you are the snake, but still you are a person of truth, a real person of Israel that don't know what is a lie.
Wow.
Now I can check this because this is sixth one. It starts with Shimon. Shimon in the order of birth is the second one. So if we start with Shimon, after Shimon we have Levi, Yehuda, Yisachar, Zvulun. We do all the children of Leah first. After Dan, Naphtali, etc. So Dan is the sixth one. Now, if it is another order, the order of the flag, the way they used to walk in the desert. So now Shimon is the fifth one in the order of the flags. But we start with Shimon. After Shimon we have Gad. After Ephraim, Menashe, Binyamin, Dan. Again the sixth one. In the two order, Dan, Nathanael is the sixth one. So it is a snake. Is the one that calls the snake. All right. So when he talk about I saw you under the fig tree, what he mean? I know your soul from the time that he was part of the soul of the snake.
Wow.
I know your soul from then, and still I can count on you. You are not a liar.
Wow.
Okay. So now we know exactly what he means when he says the fig tree. We have a proof that he means what is in Jewish tradition. The fig tree is the tree of knowledge, good and evil. Yes. What is the Torah? So in the moment we have vessel of Torah for everything that is in Christianity. In Christianity is instead of point.
Instead of what?
Point. It's just a point. It is a Trinity is a point. What it means, what we do with this, how you bring the Mashiach with understanding what is a Trinity, nobody know.
He believes the main contribution of Christianity to the world was to bring us the concept of the Trinity, the triunity of God.
Yes.
Of course, there was the Christian understand, the nation understand the Trinity is usually is wrong. Is not because they don't have vessel of Torah.
Yes, vessel of Torah.
It's like Chabad, organization of Chabad, Chokhmah Bina Dat is a free part of the brain. The wisdom, we call it the Father. The Dat, we call it connection, we call it the Son. And the Mother, we call it the Holy Spirit.
Yes.
Okay? All this book is based on the word chen. Chen is it's like a grace in the translation.
Grace.
Grace. It's a beauty that has to do with symmetry, but this represents the ark of Noach. Noach and chen is the same letter.
Wow.
Noach find grace. Noach matzah chen is the same letter in opposite in the eyes of God.
Yeah.
You know, when you look somebody, you see yourself in reverse in the eyes of the other. Okay, so
That's what grace means.
okay, so this is the last verse in the book of Genesis, in the parasha, the story of Genesis.
Yes.
It means represent the goal of all creation to have the possibility to reverse any picture, any image we have. It represents the paradox. And the word ark in Hebrew, it means a word too. So the ark of Noach is the word of Noach, what is chen. And this curse, Yemach, equaling Gematria chen. So when I will say Yemach, his name will be a rest, it's like I will say his name is chen, or his name is Noach, the same thing.
Really?
Okay.
So this is, in other words, this could mean his name is erased, or it also could mean his name is full of grace.
Exactly, and you have the letter of Mashiach here. The four
They,
letter
so
of
they think
the
they're cursing Jesus, they're actually blessing him.
Mashiach.
Because it has two meanings.
Even when we
They-
curse him, we call him Mashiach.
Yeah.
Wow.
So all the blessing in the word and all the secret of Mashiach hiding in these three letters. My book is all based on these three letters. All the secret of Mashiach, the cross, the Trinity, the body and the blood of Mashiach. All the point, all the principle of Christianity. There are four principles hiding in this letter of what
And
is
what
a
are the
curse.
four principles of Christianity?
The parallel to the four kind, we call it minim, arbat minim, the four kinds that we hold in Sukkot.
Right?
All the Judaism perform Christianity with not knowing when in Sukkot, the holiday of Sukkot, they take the four kind and they check it together. It's the Hadas. We take 3 plants of Hadas and the leaf go free, you know? They have a good smell. The Hadas represent the Trinity. Three branch. Each branch is have 3 leaves together, 3 leaves together, 3 leaves together. This is the Trinity, the Hadas. Okay?
That's what we call the myrtle.
For example, the etrog, the yellow,
That's
The
one of the
yellow
4
fruit.
species of Sukkot.
the minim is the way we call the Christian, kind. We call the Christian in Hebrew minim.
Okay.
Minim. It's a one way to say false belief. False
Oh,
belief.
that's what they call Christians, the minim.
מינים, למינים ולמלשינים אל תהי תקווה. False belief. It's called מינים.
Yeah.
Okay, so we call the same thing the four kind of the four branches, the four fruit together that we put together in
But
Sukkot.
what are the 4 principles of Christianity?
So is a Christianity is the body and the blood of Mashiach. For example, this one of the 100 presentation of what you call the body and the blood of Mashiach. They have a flesh of donkey and a blood of horse. Okay? Together is the secret of the white donkey of Mashiach. And if you put it backwards, it will be the black horse.
The blood.
This is a black donkey riding on the white horse. And what in the book of Revelation is called the black horse is opposite. It's a white horse riding on the black donkey. It's like the reflection of the same picture. Above this is the green. The green horse represents Jesus, the horse of Jesus. Okay?
So what's-
The red horse, like
what-
fire, represents the horse of Eliyahu Hanavi. So it's different degree in the soul, different degree in 4 personalities that have to do with the Mashiach.
So the body and blood of Christ. So what's the second principle?
The body and the blood of Mashiach.
Right. This is principle 1.
Principle 1 is the Trinity.
The
Principle
triunity.
2,
Okay.
the body and the blood of Mashiach. It's like the 2 forces that are in universe that must to be together. It's like Cain and Abel, etc. The body and the soul, the donkey and the horse, and after we have the etrog, the yellow, represents the cross.
The cross is another revelation of Christianity.
The cross, etrog.
Just stop 1 second. So we know that as Christians we have to learn so much from the Jewish people, the Jewish roots. But what he's telling us is this is what the Jewish people need to learn from Christianity. These 4 things that they don't have.
Yeah.
And when we all have each other together, we're complete. That becomes the one new man.
Yes.
No. He has
He'll give you the 4th one.
I didn't say the 4th one. Of course, there are many explanations why each one is the Arava. They have to do with the body and the blood of Mashiach.
Yeah.
We take 2 of them.
He has a week of teaching about each one, but I just want to get to the chase. Yeah.
And after we have the lulav.
The lulav is
After
one
the
of the 4
cross,
species.
We have the lulav. That
It's
is
a
like
palm
a
branch.
sword.
It's a palm branch.
That is a sword
The soul.
that represents the principle of charity.
Okay.
Charity is when I give money, it's when I give blood, because in Hebrew blood and money is the same word.
Wow.
So when I give my blood, I give charity, it means I reveal Jesus in myself. It's to be Jesus, to be forgiven by Jesus, have to be like Jesus.
You become an instrument of his life.
Like Jesus give his life, I have to give my life. How I give my life? By giving charity, giving my.
So the 4th one is to give your life to others.
So it's a branch of the Tamar, or of the how you say Tamar, dat.
Dates.
Tamar is the same letter of Torem, what it means charity. Litrom, it's to give money.
Wow.
Okay?
Okay,
So it's
the
like a
lulav-
sword. It's
so
like
this
I
lu-
live on by killing on myself. This is what makes
So
it
the
like the
lulav,
blessing
so
of Esau.
Christianity, the idea of then self-sacrifice to lay down our lives for others.
Yes.
It's like the blessing of Isaac to Esau that he will live on his soul. It's like the priest that live on charity. He sacrifice the people. He received charity, it means he sacrifice the people. He receives their sacrifice.
Very nice.
Okay. So this, by the way, the 4 principles of Christianity, and it is written in Judaism that other redemption, it's called to take the light of chaos. We call the point. When the concept of Christianity are in set of point, it means it is state of chaos. Tohu. It's not exactly the same translation of the word chaos, but it means
Explain it to me. What does that mean? What
it's
does that
above rectification. Above
You can't fix it.
rectification. It's called chaos. It means it's a lot of light and small vessel. It's not a rectification. It's closing. In Aramaic, tikkun in Hebrew it means rectification. In Aramaic, tikkun it means closing. Jesus is naked. It means is not metukan. Is not fixed.
Yeah.
From this point of view, what it means to be fixed.
Yes.
All right, because the soul of
That's why the
Mashiach,
Jews can't receive him, because he needs to be clothed before he can be received by
it
Jews.
cannot be a naked true.
Yeah.
If it is a naked true, like Jesus cursed the tree of fig, the Jews must to curse Jesus.
So why can Christians see him?
Exactly
why do
like
Christians
Jesus
see him?
cursed the tree of fig, because the fruit is not ready.
Wow.
Why do
The
Christians
Christian,
recognize?
not three, it's mean keeper. They are the keeper
What?
of the tree of fig. Not
Okay, but it's meant for
certain,
everyone.
Yochal Pirias, the ones that
It's meant
keep
for everyone.
the fig will enjoy it of eating the fruit. And the ones that keep, guard his master, he will be respected. All right, the verse in Mishle, Notzer, Notzri is a Christian. So the Christian keep the Jesus as point that is not yet developed, is not yet Yeshua, is only Yeshu.
Wow.
Is only now the soul of Mashiach. The Mashiach represents the general part of the soul of Mashiach that you call it Yechida. The soul has five parts. Level. There are 3 levels that are inside the body, inside the world. That is the liver, is the heart, and the mental. Okay? Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama. It is a first surround light. That is a place of the wisdom, and it's a close around. It's like a closing. It's what we call the sun. The woman, she's dressed with the sun. The sun is where is the sun and the moon. It's like the good and the evil of the tree of knowledge, good and evil. It's like the 2 eyes. After we had the tree of knowledge, good and evil, we open the eyes. All right, we have good and evil, 2 judgment, 2 ways of how to see the reality. Above this is a far surround light. It's like a house. It's like the temple. This is Jesus. This is the Yechidah. Now, the first man, when he was created, he didn't have yet the Yechidah.
This is Adam. Now he's talking about the first man.
He didn't have yet the soul of Mashiach. He was not yet Mashiach.
Yes.
The Mashiach was in standby. In the moment he go to sin, the Yechidah left.
Went down.
Left.
Went back up.
Run away.
Okay.
So Jesus didn't participate in eating the tree of fig.
That's why they say he is sinless. He
Yes.
sin. That's
This part of the soul is the part where Am Israel are one with God.
Yes.
This is a part where we are completely one with God. It's called the Yechidah. In this place we have all the same face. In the place of the sun, everybody have his own face, his own opinion. We are all different.
Yeah.
The place where we are all the same, it's why the morality of Jesus is like to make everybody the same, a little bit too much from the point of view of Judaism, because this came from this part of the soul.
Wow.
I don't need my private money, my private
Commonwealth.
everything, because he reveal it's a part of the soul that do unity with all the other parts of the soul. So now we can understand all his morality in completely different way, and why it's relevant only for this part of the soul and not for the other part of the soul that are after eating the tree of knowledge, good and evil. Okay?
that means unique. United, unique.
Yeah, Yechidah is from the word Yachad, all together. Everything is together.
Okay.
Like, it is written that the first man, after he ate the tree of knowledge, good and evil, because he lost completely the Yechidah, all his body fall apart. Fall apart. The same thing happened to Yiftach. He sacrificed his only daughter. The only place that it is written the word Yechidah, not Yachid in masculine, in Yechidah, in the Bible is about the daughter of Yiftach. After he sacrificed his daughter,
Yes.
he was burying in the cities of Gilad, in many places. His body fall apart too.
Wow.
Yiftach, one of the judgment.
Yes.
Okay, so this, by the way, Jesus had to do with unity, with above the Torah. It teaches you to be a good person. This is exactly what kind of Mashiach the nation need in this time, and it's about exactly the kind of Mashiach the Jewish didn't need in this time. They want a Mashiach that teach them Torah. But it is written that in the end, about Emmanuel, he will eat butter and honey. He will get to the knowledge. In the end, everybody will eat butter and honey.
So how will Jesus get to the knowledge of good and evil?
He
How will
will,
Jesus
he will
become
open the seal book. This is the seal book, all right?
The Revelation, the
He
seal
will-
book.
This is this book as well. He will open the book. That he will open this book. In the moment will be the time he will open this book. Like it
Okay.
is written in the
So
book
when
of
these
Revelation.
revelations about Jesus are known, that he becomes clothed. Then he will be clothed. He'll have clothes.
This is clothing, and this is the Ark of Noach. They ask him when he will come. One of the says that the second coming will be like the day of Noach, the water
Yes.
of Noach. And then he says that people will disappear. They disappear where? They will land. They disappear inside the Ark of Noach. This is the Ark of Noach. They will go inside the Torah, inside the learning in Hebrew.
And find him there.
You can learn Torah only in Hebrew. So they will learn Hebrew, they will learn Torah, and people will take a break in life. So the family will feel like they are not here anymore. They leave the job, they leave everybody, and they just learn Torah for 3.5 years. Everybody will do it in the time. Everybody will eat butter and honey. Butter and honey, it's like the good and evil of the tree of knowledge, good and evil. The honey, it's when the evil become good.
Wow.
It become honey, because the bees is not a kosher animal.
Wow.
Oh, the bee's not kosher. Okay.
So how can we eat what the bee make? This is all the secret.
Bees are not kosher, but we love the honey
But
is
he makes the
kosher.
honey. Okay, so the rectification of good and evil. Good, it's like a milk. Eretz Israel is a land of milk and honey. But it's so much milk that people will prefer to eat butter. Butter, it means more concentrated good. You know, Jonathan, he put his sticks to the honey. He sticks mate equal chema, equal butter in Gimetya. And then he adds the honey, and then he opens the eyes. Like the man and the woman, they open the eyes after they eat the tree of knowledge. It means the sun and the moon. Okay? There are 2 verses in the Torah, in the 5 books of Torah, that in order number equal Mashiach.
2 verses.
That related to the 2 coming of Mashiach. The first one is Vayu shneim arumim ish veishto velo yitboshashu. They was both naked, Adam and his wife, and there was not a shame. The main idea it has to do with naked truth. Before eating the tree of knowledge, good and evil, there was naked. So this is Yeshua in the first coming. He was
Naked.
like Adam and Eve. It is written that Adam and Eve, God created them back to back. They was both together. It's like it's 2 Yeshua. 2 Yeshua. Now, when God will make the first man sleep, and then he separates them, and then they go face to face. Okay, so it was Yeshua. What is Yeshua? Yeshua, like everybody have two spirit. When he was crucified, it was what you call an esira. It was a separation between the male and female of Yeshua.
Wow.
And one Yeshua give a ain to the other Yeshua. So one Yeshua stay is the male. The male is the one that gives something to the female. What we call Mashiach ben Yosef. The tree of Yosef equal Yeshu. The other Yeshua have now another ain. What represent ain? It's mean eye. Ain. Eye. So now is the second Yeshua. It represents the 2 eyes. Is Mashiach ben David. The second coming with the 2 eyes, with the 2 ain, equal, Yeshua with 2 ain equal te'ena.
Equal what?
Te'ena, fig. The fig. Now, the second verse in the Torah that equal Mashiach in order number, there are only 2 like this, is ואלה תולדות יצחק בן אברהם, אברהם הוליד את יצחק. This is a generation coming out from Yitzchak, son of Abraham. Abraham give birth to Yitzchak. Avraham plus Yitzchak equal in Gematria Te'ena. Avraham and Yitzchak represent the 2 eyes, the two fruits.
What is that verse? This is the generation that what? What's the verse?
ואלה תולדות, beginning of פרשת תולדות in the book of Genesis. This is a generation
What's the
coming
whole verse say? What's the whole pasuk? This is the generation?
of Yitzchak, son of Avraham.
Okay.
It's very strange verse because it says that the son of Yitzchak is Avraham that give birth to Yitzchak.
Okay. It's a funny verse.
It's one
yeah.
of the main secrets of the Trinity, that the son is the father.
Wow.
Right? So this is it's a cycle.
This is in Genesis. It's a mysterious verse where it says this is the generation of Isaac,
son of Abraham.
Isaac, son of Abraham.
Behind Isaac hiding Yaakov, and behind Avraham hiding Esav, the bad guy. We need all the force, both born Jewish, and we need all the force. The family of Cain, the family of Hevel, the family of Esav, and the family of Yaakov. The two force we need both in holiness. Esav born Jew, you have a rectification as a Jew. You have to come back, and this have to do with the Ain of Jesus. The letter Ain is from Esav, from the snake, from the firstborn, the physical reality. The firstborn always have to do with the father and with the physical reality. The advocate will tell you about the father. He call him the master of the world too. He say, have nothing not to do with me because Jesus represents the soul. He say all kind of very peculiar things when he talk about the advocate. He will say, you should be happy that I go because if I don't go, the advocate, you will not have the advocate. And the
Holy
advocate
Spirit.
will tell you all the truth. I mean, I didn't tell you all the truth.
It's a mystery. It's a mystery. Yeah.
Only the advocate
better
will
that I
and
go.
he will tell you about the father. And he will say, let's don't talk about, you cannot hold it, you cannot understand. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Wow.
Okay? Talk about the snake. Okay? Because the snake, the ground, the physical is connected to the father. And the heaven, the son, connect to the mother, to the Holy Spirit. The mother is the Holy Spirit.
Yes.
Hashem b'chokhmah yasad eretz. God with wisdom. Wisdom is
The
the
Holy Spirit
father.
is the mother. Jesus
Create
is the son, and God
the
is the
earth.
father.
The earth. Konen shamayim, the sky, the heaven, with the tvuna. Tvuna is the mother. It's the bina. It's the Holy Spirit. Okay, so Jesus is connected to the Holy Spirit, and the earth, the ground, the snake is connected to the Father. Okay, so this is the Father. It's a revelation that have to do with the second coming, because in the place that is the Chaya, is connected to something that is even above what you call the Son of God. It's connected to Atik Yomin, what you call the name of God. Atik Yomin, the ancient of the day.
Ancient of days.
Okay, the Chaya, the part of the soul that have to do with the sun and the moon, have a very strong connection.
What's the Ancient of Days? That's not Avinu Shabashamayim?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's God Himself.
It's God the Father.
It's Etzem HaNeshama, the essence of the soul. It's the body. It's not the way we experience the body. It's from the way it is. What is the body really from the point of view of God, not the way we experience.
Yes.
In the revelation of the dead, it will be revealed that the physical body is God Himself.
Wow.
It's why only after Jesus come back from the dead, in the New Testament, His disciple call Him my God.
Wow.
Right.
only
my
place.
Lord and my God.
Yes.
Elohai.
This is after He comes.
Only after He come from the dead, He have authorization to call Him
To be
God.
worshipped is that way by Thomas. My Lord and my God.
But because His Father is not physical, it's only half of coming of the death. It's not complete. The rectification is not complete, because from the first time, you don't have a real physical body. So from the point of view of Christianity, it's a